and you see your friend them are get involved and you don't really want to get involved, you know. So you try to find a comfort zone out of that zone, you know. So I find myself at Arrows every day. As I wake up, I reach Arrows. So me the Arrows one day a DJ Babylon find me herb. See a little humble youth that is true there, you know. Even at the vicing room, you know. Usually always tell a man say come out of the vicing room when you have vice.
Yeah.
But him just sit down humble and relax himself. So I don't say nothing, I just DJ. And when we come out, near the youth start DJ, I say, no man, the youth are bad. I say, youth your name. I'm name Terror Fabulous.
I know so what? I know Terror Fabulous. Knew it was going to be Terror Fabulous.
Yes, man. I say, youth your bad, man.
Over and over.
Yes, man. So from the day then, me and him start link up and move as brethren, you know. And I say, Dave Kelly in vice, man. And I said, boy, I only hear about Dave Kelly, you know, I don't really know him. You know? So he said, one of them days we are go up there, man. So one of the days we out there and he said, come we go up a date, man. Them time I see and have a youth to carry name, Flash. Reach up Penthouse, guy. Penthouse was the studio, but the camp was Madhouse camp.
Yeah.
So went up there and Dave Kelly I said, who this man? Because the man don't really like strange man and anything. Fabulous, I said, Louie culture, man. I said, Louie culture. I hear the name there, you know. I say, yeah, man, and Ratabada. I say, yeah, man, but
I hope that the internet don't start this thing once again. People, Louie culture up on the live strips. And we're talking to Louie culture about some of the early days. Yeah. You said if Dave Kelly and tell him say Ratabada me?
yeah, man, and him say, but Louie culture, no an old man. A long time I hear them name, man. And I said, no, man, from your 16, from your 17, me I do thing. But it may sound old, but me I would say me. I said, no, man. You mean real Louie culture? I say, yeah, man. He said, no, you, man. He said, no, man, the name sound old, but I made this. So anyway, we did it and him, in the studio, I bung some things, and I said, to myself, I said, them really bad, them tune are bad. And out of the blues, Dave said, he start play away no wonder. You gotta live and learn. You gotta live and learn. And me hear Wayne stop sing. And him left his space. Him say, you feel like you can do something to this tune. Because you see the name Louie culture. It's a culture tune, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So play Wayne Wonder and made that half of you. And said if you can fill the slot, the spaces of that song.
You hear me?
Yeah, me I hear it now. Yeah, it was loaded a while ago. It's good again.
Yeah, man, him play Wayne Wonder and him say, you can't manage this. I say, yeah, man. I say, all right. Check me next week. I say, to myself, I say, next week.
I want to know.
Anyhow, him give me Wayne Wonder part and my space to put in. And leave studio the evening. The next day I never go to the studio, but the other day, it's a fabulous way I go up there, you know. Go up at the studio and might do some other things, you know. Play some go-through and everything there. And I tell him, say, yo, I'm ready for the tune, you know. He say, okay, I'm ready yet, man. Remember next week, I tell him, he said, no, man, I work on it, man. He say, you can't ready yet, man. I say, I'm ready, man. He say, all right, and they play the Wayne Wonder, and when my time come, I say, Father, look at the world I come to help me, Lord. We go through the struggle, Father, please, run, come help me out. No, because we have to survive somewhere, somehow. He say, youth, go around the box. Go around the studio. I'm going to go around the virgin and it's one take again. One take. And then now he starts saying he's a good artist and, you know, Madhouse, he start telling about in camp and now him artist, them thing go and rare and I say, yeah, man, the music. Me say, no, nothing else. I hears more and just do music, just straight. So, him give me a next rhythm now, which is, I think, it was action rhythm. Yeah. I'm going to do a tune named Excellent. Excellent and quality, of course. Must get the body there, no matter where it goes. And I say, you with your bad, man. You're bad. So, from there, so I start go up to Dave Kelly, Madhouse, then me do couple tunes for him. You know, me do like Bogus Badge, All Before Them Young, Malfunction, you know, Education, a lot of tune, you know. But during them time, you know, that Dave is a man who really like no man with a vice team, a vice, you know, other producers, you know. The man they like keep them camp together, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Scorpio, Jack Scorpio, see us and say, boy, I've already, you know, I want to know upon it, you know. I mean, I wait till I made me, I say, I don't want this Dave, you know, because, you know, Dave is the man who really carry me, you know. But at the same time, Dave now beat them kind of rhythm, man. Because Dave a real dancer, book.
Yeah, yeah.
And Jack Scorpio have the real rock rhythm when me a DJ from my little youth. So I say, boy, I got Jack Scorpio, you know, fabulous. I go on a Scorpio and Scorpio give me the rhythm, you know, and they put, Rudy don't fear, no boy, no, we don't fear. You know, fabulous put, how many morning to get up and pray. That's bad, I got to see it, you understand?
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
that's how we name start Bill and, you know, but we still stick to Dave, because Dave and the man were really a theme camp in a Madhouse camp, you know. So that's how we start Vice until the thing take off, you know. Yeah, man.
So, all right. Where were you the first time? Like first time you know your boss when it hit you to say, yo, I have all these songs, I have Vice one of the best producer in the game, which is Dave Kelly. You have Vice with Colin Fatta with Steely as monsters in the game, and still go Jack Scorpio as a foundation. When did you actually feel like say, yo, your boss, like if you walk up on a stage or see this the forward, or when did you feel the vibe like, yo?
Alright, me I do a couple tunes or a couple shows, you know, cause them time the Dave after Bogus Badge and we do the Pepper Seed Rhythm. No girl can make you worry. Then now me get a trip to Japan. You see people start responding me, I say, what? All people up here so know the tune them and thing. But when I come back to Jamaica now and write the song named Gangali.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mandela release out of prison now and we do it in a half a tree, a cappella, and get a big, like the whole place bus, you know. But them time I'm voice it for Jan already and the Shankai Shep with him.
And the Shankai Shep, that's the first version I remember buying the record.
Yes, voice it for Jan, but Jan, every day me I say, Jan, release the tune now. Release the tune now, make the thing get still. And him I say, yeah man, the thing I'm gonna release, man, give me a little time. And I see months a pass and time a pass, and I say, channel. So I go when we found out go to some dub plate. It's stone now. And we found say me have the parry in me, you know. And Cardi Ryan, we start gangalina in my head, and I say, no man, the tune is bad for it, you know. So I say, Father Paul, you know, me have a bad tune for this rhythm, but I can't tell you a lie. I can't go around here. I voice the tune for Jan already. And boy, my voice is so long and all now I release it. You know. Father Paul said, make me hear it. Grown this tune, and lick this tune. And Father Paul said, you really voice this tune for your man and I release it? He said, yeah man, long time. The man say, I'm mad man. Come up for house and lady come over and see me I go do with it. Me never really go house and lady, you understand? But my brethren them go up there and say, yo, over 20 times the tune they play a pure gunshot. And me I say, what?
What?
Then now, Father Paul called me and said, my youth, I tell about this tune, you know. We have to shoot a video, you know. The tune gone, you know. That was the time now I really feel it, say. Yeah, cause when it play, everywhere it play, everywhere the tune play.
Let me ask you this. Gangali. Where did they get the concept, the word Gangali? Where that word came from?
All right, Gangali is what my granny used to call me.
Oh.
You know, so you go like you're Gangali, like you're not afraid of nothing, you know. But I get to realize that
that is like a rude boy name back in the days.
Yeah, it's a real freedom fighter, you know. I'm on no back down.
Oh, okay.
Gangali is the name of a freedom fighter. But you as a little youth now, you don't really back down for nothing, you know. You know, from me I defend my rights. Yeah, you have to kill me for my rights. So she said, you always go like you're Gangali. So she called me that name. But I never even really remember. I know that she called me that name, but it's one night I over Portmore and yeah, build some lyrics still. Me remember. Me start reminisce back in the days. I me remember the name. I'm saying, no, I need to build a tune. So I start sing Gangali.
Yeah.
So that is how the name come up, you know. But it's my granny used to call me that name.
So when you went by Jammins, because the rhythm was a Shankai Shek, I know Bounty Killer was on it. Sanchez was on it.
Yes.
I remember Brown Eye Girl. I remember a couple of the songs because I love the rhythm so much as I keep growing up. And I remember hearing those songs. So you went and voiced for Jan Jan, and Jan Jan had it on the shelf and just never put it out for a while.
Yes.
And Cardi Roy was a game changer. The rhythm was a game changer.
Big time.
It was a game changer. When that came to dancehall, everybody was like frozen. Everybody was like, what is this?
Where this come from?
Everybody was in shock. Everybody was in shock.
Yeah, man.
So Gangali became the staple. It became the name that from that point on in the name Gangali was coined. And from people say Gangali is Louie culture. Yeah,
everybody knows I am the original Gangali.
Just to say that for the people them on live know, that the younger people them that don't really know the music enough and don't study it enough. We I say homage was paid by dexta daps by using the melodies and flows of Gangali and still use the line, the word itself.
Sure.
Gangali as well.
Sure.
How many years ago you recorded that song?
1994.
1994. So 16 years ago.
94, 2004, 2000. No, 20 years ago.
26 years, I'm saying. Let me say
26 years, yeah.
No. 26 years ago.
Yeah,
and
man.
The word Gangali still strike a note in everybody's brain.
Same way.
Because this dexta dap song is like a monster song. Yeah, 26 years, Rick. I don't know why I was thinking 16. I was checking extra 10, my bad. But 26 years ago, the song was released. And, the word Gangali still stand the testament of time that a dexta daps still take the word Gangali and put it into melodies and put it together and still make a monster hit song out of that.
Yeah, but remember Nesbeth did sing a song saying my old Gangali like Louie and make a hit too.
Yeah, oh yes. Yes, that song as well too. Yes.
Yeah, but dexta dap did well with it. Now I'll tell no lie. Him mash it up.
Yeah. Him going on the melody and do it, and him going on one of the verse them. I think he used one of the verse melodies as well too.
You know, come here something joke and me not come here something laugh.
Yeah, he went in on it. And it's fresh and everybody's just moving. And it's good to see that when you do good music, it stand the test of time. 26 years ago. And it relevant in 2020. And sometimes people use the melodies, but they don't use the word. Or a word like Gangali stands out so well that if you use the word Gangali and use the melodies and it still hit. So kudos go to you because the creativity stand the test of time. And it will day long after we're gone and just be one of those songs that people always are going to remember.
True. So,
I know I saw you as a dub studio, like I said, Exodus Nuclear, I said the dub studio them sometimes and just dubs and stuff. And you were always like a staple that, like there's a certain song like Been Through Hills and Bogus Badge is a dancehall staple.
Yes, man.
It's a dancehall staple. No matter where you go in the world, sometimes, no matter even with these younger selectors.
What is this?
Them still Who's that? Tamara Berry? Tamara Berry Gangali live on. Internet is, people internet sometimes still goes on shaky. Talking to Gangali, you might know him as Louie Culture. In case you don't know, you're gonna find out all the history tonight. Live strips is how we do it. Alright, and what that? Dan Rick them do a collab. So it's nice. Oh snap. Alright. Gangali has been dropped off the live. I guess I'm gonna call back some technical difficulties, seems like, at this point in time. But I'm gonna talk some more with Gangali in a minute and start dig in some more history. But as I say, so music powerful, and Granny said something to him, people. Granny say Ganga, you're going to Gangali, and Gangali became such a monster hit. And still is a monster hit today now. You know what I'm saying? Revised and refreshed by Dexta Daps and still going on good. So you know, it's a song after song. And I have a whole heap more song. I hope I'm battery dead. So people, Gangali himself, let me say what happened. You check my phone and see what happened. If I did the phone dead, because these things do happen. Let me see. These things do happen. I'm thinking about this one. So people, yeah. Alright, let me see me jump back and jump back on. Let me see. No, that's not it. Jawiser, what you say? Yes, Jawiser. You don't know, this is the best thing for do, like, keep the people abreast of what is going on. Because we know these artists can grow up in the 90s and buy them record and play them record and love them. And we love the songs, but people sometimes don't recognize them by face or by name, but they just know the songs them. So this is a good platform to get everybody involved and talk about music and talk about the songs them that you grew up on. In the comfort of your home, because you know what COVID is doing right now, or the road still sometimes. So sometimes you have to lock up in your house. So this is a good way of keeping each other company and just talk about things and one bag of thing and hold back a little vibe. So it's like, and the way our COVID has spring up back again, it look like we're gonna have some more problems and more lockdowns may be coming our way. So you have to make sure you're comfortable in the house and get everything we have for your own entertainment. So as I said that, me just make sure everything that me had, me mix and stuff. So I'm gonna start. I used to have special guest selectors. I will start with the special guest selectors. I'm gonna do some mixing sometimes, but I'm gonna do special guest selectors because that is the next thing too. I have special guest selectors, friends from all over the place. So yeah, I definitely, I'm gonna start with a YouTube channel. I'm gonna start make sure to get on YouTube. I was just doing it for this platform for the time being. It was good vibe, but everybody was like, get it on YouTube. So I'm gonna get it on YouTube. But in the meantime, I still have to give special big ups to some of the bloggers them that really use bits and pieces of the content and use it on their page. Because you know, there are certain things that was said that I think is good information to put out there or whatever the case is. No, just look at knowledge where them never know, them just chop it up and use it. So I do have no problem. Big up to Belex. Who again, there's a couple more of them out there. Belex is one of them I always remember. Who again? There's a couple of them people. What that? Soca artists. Listen, Curtis, I have been orchestrating the soca artists for a minute now, and I haven't gotten through. Like I spoke to them and them say yes. Bunjigal in particular, Lyrical in particular, I spoke to Lyrical about it and a couple more people, and I wanted to get it because I wanted to do more Caribbean artists as much as possible, not just dancers, because everybody know that I'm dabbling in soca a lot. So big up to my soca friend them, but them no fix things yet. So what I'm gonna do now, if them don't fix things up, when I make the next phone call to have the discussion with them, I'm gonna go to the R&B singers them, because I have R&B singers and rappers friends that want to come on the platform. So people, I have a whole heap of people to bring on the platform. So one last shout to my soca friend, and make them know say they need to do a live strips with Trinidad people, make them know them so them need to do a live strips. It's not like me I go around the soca to them. You know and I know that I love soca music, so it's no big deal, and I've been looking forward to talking to soca artists more. I thought a Problem Child at one point. It's the first and only soca artist I spoke to. So I might have to do a Patrice Roberts I might have to do a dexta. Maybe I have to do the Queen herself. Alison Hines as well. There's a couple of soca artists that I really want to talk to. And I have some special guest R&B artists coming up on the live where you guys will definitely want to talk to. It's gonna be a wicked vibe and stuff. Alright, we're connecting back with Louie Culture, the Gangali right now. Hopefully everything is being sorted out as far as the internet or whatever problems or issues they have. And that's important. Big up to the Portland people them. Port Antonio. Big up to Port Antonio right away, right? Big up to my Port Antonio people them. Big up to Peter. Big up to Preke. Big up to who again? General. My brother them, you don't know about the whole of Portland. Buff Bay ladies, we can't let them out. Gangali trying to get back on the live. So let me drop 2 Gangali in the meantime. I might just drop 2 Gangali just because of that in the meantime. So as I said, the staple of dancehall, this is the staple. So maybe I just need to drop the staple one more time. Sure. That is another interview for another day. That's actually Innocent Crew. Original Seaview family, Benzi Hype, Clumsy Daps, and who again was in that crew? I miss one of them. I know Clumsy. And I know Bensley Hype for sure. Yeah, maybe Kirk. I don't know if it's data I use. I don't think it's data. It should be something. But I have more than one Instagram handle for Louie. So there's Louie Culture Music and there's still a next one. There's more than one. So I'm trying to see if I can get him on a different one. Well, you know, funny how huge the word Gangali is when you type in Gangali on your Instagram live, on your Instagram page. Really and truly, there's so much Gangali that came up. That's how big the name is. It's like a whole bunch of names. A whole bunch of people named Gangali. I'd never believe it. I see so much Gangali. There's Gangali from DJ Gangali, Bahamas. There's so much different Gangali out there. Like it's out there so much. There's like 1 million Gangali. So if I was typing Gangali to find him, I probably would never find him with the amount of Gangali that I see out there. So it's good when you make a word popular and everybody in the world use it. And if you probably Google the word Gangali, you might never know. Louie picture might come on people. So that's it. So think about that. When you Google it, a certain word, there's actually a meaning for it. Okay. So it's just a Gangali meaning, Gangali, I don't know. Gangali, thumbs up, 2 thumbs down, English, all kind of stuff. It's actually a proper word out there. Who's a Gangali? But it's so, dancehall is so creative that now, even though the word Gangali was there before, it says what's a Gangali. And once it says what's a Gangali, when the person name that came up and the screen right away is Louie Culture name. That is when you know you're being creative and finding good stuff to say. Alright people, so as I said, it's been giving a little bit of trouble on the side of Louie Culture. I don't know what is going on with his Instagram page or with his internet. But I'm going to message him and see. Oh, it's still. Let me see if I can get back on. So I just messaged him to see if I can get back on right now. But as I say, it's good to have everybody join on. Remember to share the live, people. And big up to all the people and we'll always make sure that the live is being... Okay, alright. Sending a request right now, people, to see if I can jump back on the live once again. Can't allow the internet to do it, whichever internet provider is using. With after the hope of the rain and some of the lines and mash up, especially in a place like Portland and stuff like that, hills and valleys and all kind of stuff, anything can go wrong. It's beyond my control and beyond his control. But he said earlier today he was going to go somewhere where the internet is more stronger. And he did that. So people, Gangali will be back any minute now. So I need to drop one more Gangali song in the meantime. I'll drop a Louie Culture song in the meantime. I'm jump something different. People check out the new album. I heard some songs off it named Can't Dead as well. Nice vibe. drop a lot of different angle.